why aren't you you can rent a warehouse somewhere, not, legally if you could, but,
right.
Or get a club or whatever and do your own shows. If you're putting in the work to have the fan base, you're the one, that's the other thing. That's a great point, is that the locals are the ones bringing the people half the time.
Yeah, we sold 100 tickets to the show. Bobaflex didn't sell a third of that. Our fans were pissed off. They wanted to leave. I'm like, just go, dude. There's no hard feelings. I know they're putting us on after these guys, and they're the ones that should be selling the tickets to bring the people here. I'm supposed to be paying to play to their audience, not me doing all the work for them to play to my audience. I'm supposed to be gaining notoriety and hits on my Facebook page because of them, not the other way around. And I was fucking pissed, dude. I'll tell you.
Yeah, and I get it in theory. I've just never seen it actually work. The exposure thing and that. I mean, exposure on a national tour works. Even if you're the opener, you're on the national tour. You're on the advertising material. You're on the promotion. You're on that tour. But the local, we've been offered ticket sale deals, and like I said, I get both sides of it. So I don't want to disrespect the people that are just trying to survive,
make a living. Right? No, I understand.
Right. I don't want to disrespect them. I get it, but as an artist myself, it's like, you know what I'll do? I will, whether it's Ticketmaster or whoever, I will blast the hell out of the links. I will make sure people see where they can buy tickets to your shows. And as I mentioned earlier, we're reaching 90 million people a week globally. Like, I'll make sure people see it.
Right.
Our efforts in promotion, we will make sure it gets out there. We will do our part. We'll come and we will perform, and we make sure the people that are there have a great fucking time. But I'm not going to go to my friends and be like, will you please buy my ticket? Like, I'm just not going to do that.
I hear you.
And I don't support, and I don't support buying tickets from bands, even though I know it's just a new band and they're trying to just like, please buy my tickets. I come to my show. I really want to play. Like, dude, I'll buy every album you have. I'll buy all your T-shirts, all your posters, hand you that money and make sure it's going in your pocket. I'm not buying a ticket from you.
I'm definitely on the same page there. I'm definitely on the same page. So that's pretty funny, actually. Now, what was your favorite tour that you've done so far? You spoke of doing about 14 or 15 U.S. tours. What was your favorite one?
There was a couple. We did 2 tours of Mushroomhead in 2008, actually, with Human Factors Lab, that we just had a fucking blast. And we were new to that Mushroomhead. They are just such a well-oiled machine with the way they run things. And it was a learning experience, and these are guys that would, they shout us out to 1,000 people every night, like, hey, thanks for Human Factors Lab for playing. And they would watch our show, the headliner coming out, and they're watching us, and then they pull us aside afterwards and go, hey, you're this part sounded great, but it wasn't as good as last night. They give us real honest feedback.
Right, that's
awesome. It was really responsible for us to learn how to take what we were doing to that next level. They were a great role model in that aspect and gave a great example.
Right, yeah.
And they were just great. So those were all good tours. Very similarly, the KMFDM tours were just so efficiently run, but at the same time, everybody had fun. Great, and we were treated really. We were actually taken care of, fed well. We were given respect. We grew up listening to KMFDM, and we got out on that tour, and we were just humble and just thankful to be out there.
Right.
And we were treated as peers, not just like, oh, who are these kids coming out here and trying to get on the same stage we are,
Yeah, because that does happen a lot where the headliner is like, you know what, they want you to sound bad because it makes them sound better. So that happens in a lot of cases.
Yeah, and so we've been real fortunate. I think those who are best that we we just had really great experiences. You know, we learned a lot, and we met great people, and we built great relationships. So those are probably my favorite tours. You know.
Right. No, that's awesome. So, what do you have in store for this with this tour with KMFDM? You're heading out. I guess you're meeting up with them. You said on Monday. What is your live show going to be like?
So for this tour, we're only doing a short part of it. We got invited out to do basically the 27th of July. It starts at Scout Bar in Houston, and it goes no days off for us, which is awesome. I hate days off on tour. So it's basically Houston, New Orleans, Atlanta, Raleigh, Falls Church, which is right outside D.C., then Boston, and then Philly, and that's it. And then we break off after that. And there's a band called Inertia that picks up that opening slot after we depart the tour. They kind of take over that part. So I thought that was really cool that Sasha and Lucia and Steve and KMFDM as a whole brought on. A lot of bands don't do that. They don't divide the support up across the tour. It's a pain in the ass for the booking agents, the managers, everybody involved to break it up like that.
Right.
And so for them to do that, I thought was really cool. I was shocked and again thankful and humbled that we were even invited. Especially, we've had a great relationship with them for years, but at the same time, we're still a new band. I still feel like we have to really get out there and prove ourselves and show what we have. Like, hey, this is who we are. This is what we're doing. So I don't know if they see it that way, but I feel like they kind of threw us a bone and took a chance on us and said, okay, well, you guys seem to be doing some cool stuff, so let's put your money where your mouth is and get out there and rock it. And I'm pretty confident we will, but there's always that self-doubt and anxiety that I think drives every artist, no matter what.
I hear you there. That's definitely the case. I mean, they probably feel the same way heading out on tour, even though they've done it a million times. It's still nerve-rattling.
Sure.
To have that responsibility to sell tickets and, put on a good show.
Yeah, I mean, I run my organization, our group, and I run everything, and I feel responsible for the people I work with, and especially on a tour, I feel, just finances and safety, and I feel really responsible and very close with the people I tour with. I can't imagine how Sasha feels, going to another country, and they've been doing this for a long time, and they're very experienced, and they're very good at what they do, which is why they're still doing it, and they're taking out Chant again, which they're another amazing band, which they've gone out with KMFDM in the past as well. And we've never played with Chant. I've known Chant, and we knew of each other, and then we actually met, and just there was a kinship there, and so I'm excited to tour with them, and just share the stage with them. The whole thing is very exciting for me.
Cool, that's awesome. So, is there another tour planned after this one, or are you just going to take the break, go out to LA, and regroup?
We have lines in the water. We've had a couple offers that just didn't feel right with what we were doing. We're kind of fishing out there and just seeing what tours are happening and making sense. And normally tours kind of shut down in the winter. Not a lot of people travel, and our Florida blood doesn't like the snow much either, so we don't really tour in the winter. But if it's below 75, we're freezing to death. We like it about 100 degrees.
That's funny. That's definitely funny.
So if the right tour was offered, we'd probably hop on it in a heartbeat. But most likely, what's going to happen is, we'll do the relocation to LA and go into the studio and work on some of the other things that we have kind of down the road already lined up as far as just releases with the alternate reality game I spoke of. We have a lot of stuff that we're releasing in relation to that. Video content. We're shooting video with about 8 cameras on and off stage every night of this, so we're going to have a lot of video content to go through, and probably continue back on that pattern of writing singles again and putting out videos. and just kind of see. We have a game plan, but we're open to change, so we'll kind of see what opportunities present themselves and where it goes.
Right, because now that you'll be out on the West Coast, you'll have a whole new land of opportunity out there. So hopefully everything goes well.
And that's already, there's already first
you've
never done, and that seems like it'd be awesome,
Right, I hear you. So yeah, I mean that's awesome. Everything sounds good. I mean the album sounds great. I listened to it as soon as you sent it to me today. I downloaded it. I mean, I definitely dig it. I support what you're doing. So
thank you very much.
You're welcome. And I hope everybody get out there and get that CD, because there's only going to be 300 of them. It's named Lux. It's the EP. It's the brand new EP by 7 Factor. That's who I'm speaking with if you're just tuning in. 7 from 7 Factor. And I definitely appreciate you calling in. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I already got you on here about almost an hour, so I definitely appreciate you calling in and taking the time to do that. So tell us.
Yeah, it's been great chatting with you, for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Tell to my fans who may not know, which you have way more than I do, so you're calling in for promotion. I don't know how much it's really going to help at this point, but tell us where we can find you.
As far as where we're playing, or online,
online, Facebook, Twitter.
Just 7factor.com that has all the links. It's spelled out SEVENFACTOR 7factor.com, and that's got links to it's pretty much just a hub of our social media links. So Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you choose to go and talk to other random people on the internet.
Cool. So what I'm going to do now, just hang with me. I'm going to play Into the Light by 7 Factor. It's off their brand new EP. Get out there and check it out. It's available for pre-order on iTunes. Go to the website. There's only 300 CDs available, so get there and order it. It comes with a free 11x17 poster. Get out there and buy it. Thanks for calling. Just hang with me a minute there.
Sure.
All right.